Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to Shen Plays. Welcome back to TACTeam Scotland with Arumba. Say hi, Arumba.
Hey there, Shen.
So this is the first time we're recording today. It's going to take us a minute to get back on our feet. But have you noticed South America is getting a little bit colonized now?
Yeah, Castile is being Castile.
And Portugal's already made it to the Caribbean.
I think Portugal got really distracted by Africa. Like, they are going nuts.
That is a good distraction for him. If he continues down that path, he's going to have so much gold money.
Yeah. Normally, that would have been a death sentence for Portugal, but they reduced the coring costs on colonies, and that's all considered colonies, you know? So, even though they've got the increased coring cost, they only pay half. So they're paying normal price to core that land.
Oh, I didn't know that. So distant overseas is now cheaper?
Yeah, it used to be that way if it was on a different continent, but it, you know, like, I don't know, some of the provinces, not all of them. You'll notice, like, when they took Garb, they had to pay, because it's close to the capital, Lisboa. It was like a radius. They still implemented that radius mechanic, which is stupid. Like, if it's within a radius of your capital, then it's considered not distant overseas, even if it's not connected by a land bridge to your capital on the same continent.
You know what sucks about that? In my Tunis campaign, Tunis is one of the few nations of the game that can never move its capital.
Really?
So even though I'm conquering Iberia, it's all considered distant overseas because I can't move my capital to Tangiers.
Why can't you move it?
Just not allowed to. Tunis can't.
That's interesting. Are they the only country that can do that?
I don't know of any others.
Okay. Alright, so, yeah, where we left off last, what were we talking about? We were going to invade Brittany? We weren't going to leave Brittany alone?
We had a bit of a distraction because France just declared on Aragon, and our ally Castile looks like he's about to declare on Aragon as well. So we kind of have to wait for that war to finish.
Okay. Well, I'm ready to go when you are. Let's do it. Let's do this. Leroy.
Leroy what?
I don't know. Every time I say the words "let's do this," I have to follow it up with Leroy.
Ah, okay.
You know Leroy Jenkins, right?
Everyone knows Leroy Jenkins.
Everyone does, yes. You know, that was scripted, by the way. That was not just random.
Uh-huh.
I've read the conspiracy theories. So,
are you a conspirator?
So we're integrating our little putty. We're using zero.
Monster.
Look at that. We're using 0 diplomatic power each month. Because we have none because you spent them all. And we have 2.
I believe we're gonna free up 2 diplomatic spots when people die, though, right? Yes, marriages with Austria and Sweden. When those marriages go away, which I think is based on our king, when King James dies, then we should free up 2 more points per month.
That'll be ideal.
And when we get the cash for it, I would like to hire an advisor, which is better than level 1. But there's no real choice.
To replace the diplomatic advisor?
Yes. And there goes Aragon's army.
Sweden has religious civil disorder.
And Castile declares war on Aragon. Well, that was predictable.
Yep. Now, France called us in, right? We're part of this war.
We're in the war. Did you want any land from Aragon?
No, did you?
No.
Oh, you know what? There was a comment a couple videos back about why, like, for instance, France and Castile both didn't want to transfer provinces to us. Transfer occupation. Right. Apparently, if the country has the desires modifier for a province, they'll keep control of it.
Right, but which province was it that they desired?
Like, Castile desires all of the Iberian Peninsula. Like, they just have that modifier.
So that's why they wouldn't transfer Portugal to us.
Correct. Yep. Like,
gotcha.
if we look at... It's not showing right now, desires the province of, but it's probably hidden in there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So when we finish eating Munster, do you think we're going to have accepted culture, or is it going to be problem culture?
Irish? I don't think it'll be... Oh, Irish already is accepted. Do you mean Welsh?
Yeah. We've got Irish and English. Welsh, I don't think is going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think so. It's not that much base tax. It's only 11. But we'll see, huh? If we check our economy tab, Where is it? Where does it show? Charts, right? There we go. Cultures. Yeah, the culture chart. Oh, Irish is about to become unaccepted. Irish is down to 9%.
It's got to go below 5 though.
Does it? I thought it was below 10 for the threshold. I thought it was plus 20 to get accepted and then below 10 to become unaccepted.
I'm pretty sure it's 5 and 20. But remember, we have humanist ideas, so our accepted cultural threshold is at 10%.
Oh, that's so nice.
And I think
it's amazing.
It's probably safe to assume that as well, it'd be at 2.5% before you'd lose it, right?
I think 5 is more realistic because I think 10 is the default.
Okay.
Since we have humanist, I think it drops it to 5.
You're probably right.
Also, France, big battle in Toulouse.
Look at that. Culture's Scottish, 25%. We're 60. We're 60% English here.
It's because of the base tax of the lands in England.
Yeah, taking London, a big deal. It'd be amazing if we had lower autonomy in London. I mean, morale. It's called morale now. We haven't had any more fun renamings. We should continue with that.
There's nothing to rename, is there?
We've got one up here.
Rename the Western Isles. You already did. No, you didn't. Rename the Western Isles.
There, I just renamed one. How do you like it?
What did you rename?
Up near Iceland. You renamed this province Porky?
Yeah.
Orkney
is Porky.
What is Porky supposed to mean?
Land.
Have you seen that video?
Mission available.
Did you see
What's video?
The video with like Hugh Laurie, the guy who plays the main character in House? He's a comedian, you know. On the EU4 subreddit where they're talking about like how to divide up land. Did you see that?
No.
It's a really funny clip. Bunch of British comedians talking about how they're going to divide up land.
Uh-oh.
What now?
Austria just rivaled us.
Did they really? Yep. What is... You know what? This is why we need to play the entire session from start to finish. Because when you reload the game, I don't care what they say, the AI recalculates rivalries.
They do.
It's nonsense. They'll just decide randomly that, okay, I'm done being friendly with you.
Oh, man, that's a big uh-oh.
Well, I guess we're...
Our truce with England's almost over. Are we going to attack him soon?
Well, I remember you wanted to switch... We were integrating Munster because we want to get colonization next.
Oh, right. We won't be able to annex anything while we're integrating, so we're going to have to wait.
But, okay, that... Exploration, though, is a diplomatic idea group. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's right, they moved expansion to administrative.
Yep.
Gotcha. We're good. It's good. Good.
This is good.
Been watching too much Bruce Almighty. By too much, I mean one time. Now I have all that stuff stuck in my head.
France might actually lose a battle in the mountains. I gotta watch this battle. The Battle of Roussillon.
Roussillon? Where now?
In northern
that
Iberia.
One. Okay, I was looking at the one in Girona. We're still on speed 1, but I'm just looking on the map, so it's fine with me. What's Hungary doing over here? Are they part of the war?
Yep.
Hungary is on Aragon's side?
Yes.
Why?
Why not?
They're just allies? Okay. Cool. It's fine. Yeah, France is going to lose that fight. We should really probably help. Nah.
I'm quite fine with France getting a little weaker. What sucks is... well, what's the timing on Austria exploding the Netherlands out? Because that'll be a good time for us to pounce.
I don't know. The Netherlands, doesn't that... Like, I think it can fire from, like, 1500 or something?
Oh, France just killed the entire Aragon army. Goodbye, Aragon army.
Alright, if the year is between 1550 and 1650 and the Netherlands does not exist, nations that control parts of the Low Countries and do not have Dutch or Flemish as their primary culture will receive events causing revolts and, if successful, eventually lead to the formation of the Netherlands.
Cool.
So 1550 is when it can start happening. kind of nice being able to have two people in a game, because I can just go look stuff up on the wiki while we play.
Yeah, we're also on speed 1, so it's going nice and casual.
Mm-hmm. You know, we might as well take this mission to accumulate money, right? Nothing else to do. Or do you want to take Cumbria?
I don't think we can take Cumbria, because our Diplo points are all spent.
What?
We can't actually take land, because you need Diplo points to take land. Oh, that's not true. It costs us 0, doesn't it, if we have a claim?
If it's a claim, and we already have a claim, yeah. We should take that mission.
Yeah, let's take that mission.
Alright, stop trying to improve relations with Austria. It's not going to happen. Stop trying to make fetch happen, Shen. It's not happening.
Do you want to talk about Rampart?
Rampart? What's that? You know, you renamed this province Oops March, so I just want to remind you that if we were to take marches in Derby and Lincoln, then we'll lose our march. Something to be aware of.
I've got an idea, though. Since we're annexing our vassal, if we take, let's see, Cumbria and, let's say, Cumbria and Lincoln, or Cumbria and Derby. If we take Cumbria and Derby in this war, our 2 claims, then in the next war we can vassalize England.
We have 4 claims.
I know, but we only need to knock out 18% to make him small enough for next time.
But remember, your plan was to spend administrative points finishing off England, so we have more Diplo points for exploration ideas.
I know, but the thing is, if we do that, we're going to have to... Okay, what was my reasoning?
I think we should just eat them one province at a time till they're gone, because otherwise you're going to end up spending Diplo points to integrate this land instead of administrative.
No, that's true. That's very true. And we do have a lot of admin points. All right, so our truce is up in October of next year. Let's go speed 2, since we're not in this war.
Oh, we're in this war. We're just spectators.
Ah, we're not in this war.
It'd be fun if the AI did that a little bit more often. If they were just like, oh yeah, we'll totally join. Just kidding. Gonna watch casually from the sideline.
All right, so just a heads up, your volume just dropped by like half.
Okay, well, sounds like that thing is doing that thing, isn't it?
We'll check after the episode.
I just put it back up again.
Oh, now sounds good.
Yeah, I just put it back up again. So if anybody knows, it's not Skype, because Skype's not even on, but there's something in my computer that's just deciding to randomly change my mic volume.
It's the gremlins.
You know what? It's probably Steam.
Yeah, let's just stop using Steam.
Probably Steam, or like some program in Steam that's a bunch of nonsense. Could be OBS. That's the only other thing that's changed. You know what? Maybe we'll test that. After this video, I'll record the next one with something else.
Okay. Now try Fraps. You'll like it.
No.
Good program.
No, not going back to Fraps. Fraps is good. Good quality, but it takes too long. There's just too much work involved with encoding. I don't like it. So I have nothing to do right now. There's nothing for me to click on.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing for me to look at.
Our diplomats are busy. The war is pretty much self-running war, because France and Castile are badass. I just don't get, why would the AI... I don't get why the AI has a choice to say, no, you know what? I don't want a personal union over Aragon. No, screw that. Why would the AI do that?
You know, it says... We actually, according to this thing, if you hover over the tooltip, like click on any province that Munster owns, even though they're a vassal, it says chance of Scotland inheriting Munster 7%.
Where do you see this?
Like right where you would see the icon for like training a troop or something in the build screen.
In the build screen?
Below the diplomacy button. Above the province modifiers. Click on a province in Munster.
Oh, I see. If you mouse over you're talking about the integration progress bar.
Yeah. But at the bottom it says inheritance, which doesn't make sense because you can't inherit a vassal.
Right.
Why is that on there, Shen?
Because reasons.
It bothers me greatly. Paradox, just trying to confuse me.
Oh, Ile-de-France! What the hell?
They just lost their capital to Utrecht.
He's got like 50,000 troops. He's like, I'm just gonna let my capital fall. It's fine.
Yeah. And they've got 4.7 war exhaustion. And who wants to bet? They probably have a huge amount of debt. I'm gonna go find out how much debt France has.
That's fantastic.
Looks like France has 5 loans. They're taking out
Which
a
for
war.
a nation his size is a lot of debt.
Yeah, they're taking out loans to fight a war against Aragon. Like, there should be no reason that they need to take out loans for that. We're not making very...
France is fighting again. Oh, man.
What happened to our money? We don't make any money.
I may have hired an expensive advisor.
Level 3?
Possible.
What the hell?
What? We need the points.
A level 3 advisor? The opportunity cost of that advisor is so crap right now.
What's nice about it is we get Diplo points.
Oh my gosh. It's so
and you know
bad.
what's even better is we're still making money.
You know what would be even better is if you didn't go 7 out of 4 diplomatic relations and we just stayed with a level 1 advisor and we actually got our money's worth out of these ducats. Oh my gosh, that's painful, Shen.
We are directly converting ducats into monarch points. It's like magic. It's alchemy.
I can directly convert monarch points into monarch points by not being over the relationship limit. I could just like create new monarch points.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to turn our wonderful King Stuart, King James, into a general because I want him to die.
But then you're going to lose extra stability. You're spending administrative points.
Well, guess what? Talking about stability, James III embarrasses the court. The only option is lose stability, blame the king.
Kill him. Make him die.
All right, he's a general. Oh, James, King James.
Do we need to go back up to 0 stability?
No, we're still at national unrest of negative 3.7. We should be good.
Yeah, it's going to affect our legitimacy, but we're still positive. He's about to die, though. Yeah, we're probably fine.
I really hope he dies.
He's given us so many military points, and you want him dead?
Well,
Wait.
what have we done with those military points? We've squandered most of them.
We're 14 years ahead of time, and we spent like 500 points killing peasants.
Yep, but I mean, that's the best way to use it if you're ahead of time, right?
That's basically how James III Stuart is going to be remembered, as the peasant squasher. And his heir is
revolt risk low.
His heir is James Stewart.
Yeah, James. If this was in the Bible, it'd be James begat James, and because he's the 3rd and the 4th now, it would also be James begat James and James begat James.
You know, it's interesting. You remember how on the last 2 videos of the session we recorded, you couldn't tell that my volume changed, but just now you could. Why is it that you could hear a change now?
Could because we're using a different program.
Yeah, it's just strange. Audio issues. You know how they drive me nuts. It's almost October. Let's go to war.
Well, we have a diplomat.
Real war. Not this fake war with Aragon that we're not in. France is totally going to lose this fight in Ile-de-France.
That's fantastic.
They've got their...
I'm happy to see him struggle.
It's a 2-2 versus a 2-2, but they're flanked. They've got cannons in the front.
He has a 5-shock general in Toulouse, and he's not doing anything.
Just a second ago, he was suffering from insufficient support. Wow. I think France is struggling here.
Well, he's going to win the war. There's no doubt. I mean, they're winning all the battles that matter. He's going to get his capital back.
Yeah, but he's making it really costly for himself. Now he's going to step in with a 0-5 and probably stack wipe this thing.
Nope, no stack wipe. He did get a lot of kills, though. That was a really good battle.
Hmm.
You know what? You know what, Mr. Bow Wow Bow Bow Bow? You know what? It's time to declare on England.
Yep, let's do it. And we lose a claim on Derby. We lose 2 of our claims.
Oh no. Hold on, do we still have 2 claims? We can still take Lincoln and Cumbria, that's fine.
And Lincoln will
Right.
be better than Derby anyway, because it's coastal. More naval force limit.
Yeah, okay, let's just declare. Oh, wait, that means Castile's not going to fight Portugal for us. Oh.
Why? Just because they've got...
Because Castile's already in a war.
And they're 475 in debt. France is
Yeah, we're not...
835 in debt.
Yeah, we're not paying off their debt.
They're so bad at this game. I don't think we need help against Portugal, do we?
How many troops do they have?
I think what's more important is their navy.
Portugal has 6 heavies and 12 lights.
That's more heavies than we do.
I'm sure we
Yeah.
can fight that. I'm confident we can beat that.
I just don't want to put ourselves in a position where we have to make heavies. I don't like making heavies. They're very costly.
They are. I think we'll be fine. I think we should do it anyway. Are you down for it? You down for a little risk?
Okay, let's do it. It's fine. Let's do it. It's good. Let's do it. Kill the men.
Alright, I'll control the Southern Army. You control the Northern Army.
All right. There's really no good way to enter Yorkshire. I assume you want to attack this army?
Yeah, let him hit Lincoln, though.
Yeah, if we can hit him in Lincoln, I don't think they're... Actually, Yorkshire's his capital. Maybe I just siege down his capital. I usually prefer to just be the defender. You seem the opposite. You like to be the aggressor.
I think it really depends... No, he's going to get away. Just stay there. I think it depends on whether or not you have a good chance of killing the army. Like, for instance, yesterday in the multiplayer... I was playing multiplayer with a bunch of people. And on my side, I had Sweden, who has, these awesome bonuses and, just good troops. And I was in a battle that Sweden couldn't get to reinforce in time. And then after I lost the battle, and the enemy army had no morale, Sweden decided not to attack. Because he thought he couldn't win without my army there. But with his troops, in that situation, he probably could have stack wiped those guys because their morale was almost at 0, and Sweden gets all those bonuses. And kind of knowing when is a great time to be on the attack is very important, I feel.
Mm-hmm. Well, shall we continue tomorrow?
Yes, let's continue tomorrow. And by that, we mean right now. But we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day.
See you soon.